What's going on? Welcome to Gaming with Bare Hands. Bare Hands here bringing you a Clash Royale video, and goodness guys, have you tried this 2v2 challenge? It's pretty rough. My first one, I think I went like 1-3 losses. The second game I went, this is just insane. 8-1, so 8 wins, 1 loss. I team up with a guy and we just didn't mesh well together. I don't want to say he was a bad player. He's probably thinking the same thing. It was just horrible. We got wiped out, and I'm thinking, okay, that's okay. I just need to win one more, and I beat the challenge. Get that magical chest. I'm ready. Queue up into another battle. I get the same teammate. The same exact teammate. Holy cow. It hurt me in my soul. Yeah, we lost twice in a row together. Thank you, Supercell. Thank you. Thankfully, the time after that, we ended up winning, so we're just going to look at a couple of replays on that. Highlights from some of those games that got us to the 9 win and that magical chest, and yeah, hope you guys are having luck with this thing. It was a lot of fun, even though it kind of hurts getting paired up with somebody. Also paired up with somebody who just disconnected. They just booked it. We were winning soundly, and then they just left, so it was essentially 2 against 1. Let's check out a couple of these games. Alright, this first game, playing with Mr. Caesar here. We had some amazing defense this game, which seems to be a key principle to Clash Royale. This time, it just worked out really well. We're just kind of letting our elixir build up. They throw down a tombstone. I throw down my Night Witch, and he follows up with a Knight here. So, interesting start. I kind of like taking advantage of these spells in the beginning. My teammate's running a fireball. I like also when your teammate has the fireball and you have the poison. I know you can't plan for that in this 2v2, but I really feel like it's pretty solid. And we've got Bowler, Executioner. I think he's got the Executioner. Don't see it yet in his rotation. Maybe he's already played it, but Executioner, Bowler, Graveyard, Baby Dragon. Most amazing defensive combination ever, especially in 2v2. So he's got an Electro Wizard down here behind my Bowler. They're going to throw down their skeletons. They'll kind of just peter out here. I'm going to throw my skeletons down so we don't have to use more than 1 elixir to defend against them here. And as the Bowler comes over the river, we're going to throw Night Witch down and defend. Tanking, and not really a tank and spank there, but dealing with the Bowler Wizard there. Yeah, just play it slow, guys. Play it nice and slow and defensive. Really, the thing that gets me is when my teammate throws like mini tanks and things like Mini P.E.K.K.A. or Musketeer up at the bridge without a tank. That happens surprisingly a lot. They just send, like I throw a Bowler in the back, and they'll throw an Electro Wizard at the bridge. Doesn't make any sense. Just build up a push. We've got these Elite Barbarians at the bridge, which causes them to drop a P.E.K.K.A. Ice Wizard combination, which really hurts. Kind of probably would have been better for us to build a push in the back as they build the push, but that's okay. We've got Executioner, Bowler, Tornado, which they both tornado stuff along with us, so interesting thing there, but we end up winning out because we had a little bit more splash, I think. He's going to throw his Inferno Tower down. My teammate's going to zap it, which is nice, and I get the Graveyard Poison combination down because even though he's got the Inferno Tower down, since it's single target and we had a lot of units down, I wanted to take advantage of the tower being distracted. Here comes that Tombstone again. Here comes the slow roll push. Again, just playing it really slow. I know we could pretty much defend any push that they put together with our with the Executioner, Bowler, Tornado. So it's almost more beneficial that they throw a lot of elixir into one lane. Probably the answer to what we were doing was they needed to do a split push. They needed to push both lanes so we couldn't take so much advantage of the tornadoes. Just my thought process on it. Fireball, Poison, pretty much ends out the game for us there. And good game, Caesar. Had a lot of fun with that one. I think we took one baby dragon hit on our right-hand tower. So only one hit. It was this close to a perfect game. All right, this second to last game here. Don't know the name of my teammate here, but we're playing against Snake Eyes and what is that? Uchaya? 27? I don't know. He throws down his miner. I'm gonna just choose to poison on that. Maybe not the best plan, but double miners and then a fireball below them. Interesting placement for the fireball. If it had been right on the miners, I think they probably would have done a ton of damage. They're just going to arrow out the Minion Horde. I think Minion Horde is best as a defensive card because when you try to use it on offense, arrows are aplenty. And fireball as well. They have fireball and arrows which will counter that Minion Horde, so that kind of stinks. They're coming in with Executioner, Night Witch. They're going to throw down the Miner, which I was half expecting. I kind of wanted my teammate to answer it, but he throws the Skeleton Army up over the tower, probably anticipating a different placement for the Miner, but our opponents were just throwing it in the same spot. Same spot for the Miner, so I was able to tornado it over to our King's Tower and get that extra help against the Miner, so that probably contributed to us not taking as much damage to our tower here. So Mega Minion's going to get, I think, one swipe off against this Electro Wizard. Electro Wizard's not too much of a threat here. Is going to get one hit off against the tower. We just need to let our elixir build up. What is my teammate's throwing down 8 elixir. I get my Night Witch behind it. I kind of like that you could see both decks here. Inferno Dragon stinks that they have that against the Golem, but I feel like taking advantage of, even though the Golem is going to drop quicker, throwing down that graveyard as the Golem comes over, even though they have an Inferno Dragon on it, we still decimate the tower because it's distracted on the Golem. It just takes so long for the Golem to die anyways. And then a cloned Minion Horde is going to deal a ton of damage. We're going to throw skeletons down and a tornado, and that actually completely counters out that that Miner, losing my words here, Miner Goblin Barrel thing, and then I throw bats up, or he throws bats up at the river there. Not the best play. We needed to have let them cross the bridge. Guys, let the stuff cross the bridge. Don't try and kill it on their side. Not the best. Miner's doing work on our tower. I almost think we could have just pushed over on the King's Tower and ended up taking that out. I'm going to throw poison down here to kill the Electro Wizard, eliminate any counter push potential. He's coming in with a really hefty push here with the Lumberjack Goblin Barrel. And look at that Goblin was raged and only needed one swing off on the tower when the match ended. So they were about to put it into overtime. We just, by the skin of our teeth, avoided it. All right, this was game number 10 because I had lost 1. So it was 8-1 at this point. Get teamed up with Alex Squinty Smiley Face. And yeah, fun game. He's playing Inferno Dragon. He's got a balloon. Interesting deck. The ending of this game is epic. Absolutely incredible. They're playing with a giant skeleton. They're rocking a Mirror Rocket. I don't like Mirror Rocket giant skeleton decks. As you recall, a couple of videos ago, we got cheesed out by one of those bad boys, and it hurt me. We've got the Musketeer defending against the Baby Dragon. What do you guys think? Is it better if I just show all the cards? Is that better? I think it kind of get in the way a little bit. Hog Riders aplenty. Goblin Barrels all over the place. We've taken a ton of damage on our right-hand tower. We need to get a nice push going together here. But they've got Furnace, Musketeer, and if we put a big push together, Giant Skeleton just is the ultimate push killer. The bomb is ridiculous. And so we can't invest too much into a push, but we've got the Graveyard, which is a nice backdoor push option that we have. So even if they're able to stop the main head of our push, we're able to throw that graveyard down in the back. I don't want to do it too early, though, because once they know that we have it, and if they activate their King's Tower with it, it's very, very finicky placing the graveyard down on their side and having it not hit and activate their King's Tower, because it's so close to their Crown Tower. We've got the Knight on the Giant Skeleton. We're going to need to counter it a little bit soon so it doesn't walk over. Goblin Barrel is going to get damage off on our right-hand tower. It is down to 443. They're forced to play stuff on that graveyard over there, and I'm going to choose to poison the... it was a worth poison there, getting some serious damage off on the Electro Wizard Musketeer. Check it out. Check it out. Lumberjack balloon combination. He waits for the Lumberjack to die, gives it quite a bit of time, and then plays that balloon down there and takes that tower out. So putting us back in the game, all we need to do is poison that side of the field. They're defending it a little bit, they're defending it a little hard there. We have a bunch of units going there, but I think I would have just let all of them just kill the tower because I knew poison would take it out. And here we go. Check this out. We throw down Balloon. They throw down Electro Wizard. What I'm going to choose to do is pull the Electro Wizard down so that it doesn't get its last hit off, which I think if it got the last hit off, we wouldn't have got the balloon hit there, and we take the tower out. Such a clutch ending. I mean, I don't know if I had not tornadoed if we would have got the balloon there. I don't think that we would have. It was just a cool idea. And honestly, I thought we were going to stop it from getting 2 hits off on the balloon, but that guy has some serious range on his electricity. I like the Splash Yard deck when I'm playing 2v2 because it's got a really, really nice defensive capability, and if your opponent is running any kind of tank, you can get a really nice push with the graveyard and just hang on to the graveyard for a long time. Don't play the thing until your opponent and you are able to get a nice counter push going. And if you can get your elixir in the right place and get that counter push, they are really in trouble with the graveyard hitting the field. Only thing you need to be really careful of is Graveyard struggles if they can activate that King's Tower. So I've had instances in which my opponent throws the Miner down, they tornado it over, activate the King's Tower, and then we're in Graveyard is a really hard win condition at that point. So hopefully, if that happens, my opponent's playing a deck that we can not use the Graveyard and end up getting the win anyways. Maybe just focus on super defense and just spelling their towers out. I've done that before too. Those are grindy and horrible games, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Hopefully you guys are having good luck with this challenge. I really feel like this depends on the matchup. I can't wait till Supercell gets things ironed out and they're able to do a 2v2 challenge, and you can use your friends in the challenge because you can coordinate decks and make some awesome 2v2 matches that you don't feel like you're getting matched up with the same person back to back and getting booted out of a challenge because Supercell hates you. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Can't wait to see you in the next episode wherever you are in your day. Make it awesome. I'll see you later.